Do you know what the fastest living animal on Earth is?
The fastest living animal on Earth is...
It's an Ethiopian chicken.
How do terrorists feed their children?
Oh, no.
Here comes the airplane. And here comes the second one.
Why are English people bad at chess?
Why?
Because they lost their queen. Why can't the US play chess?
Why?
Because they lost their towers. Why can't my little brother play chess?
Why?
He's not allowed near bishops.
What do you get if you stuff your hand up a gypsy's where she is on her period?
What?
Your palm is red.
What is something that would take a 24-year-old around the world,
Yes,
but do absolutely nothing for a 25-year-old?
Wow. His birthday.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, that's funny. Jupiter. Hitler's favourite planet. Favourite or least favourite? Well, it's a big gas giant, so...
What was the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb?
What?
You can't unscrew a pregnant woman.
I shaved my pubes into a Hitler mustache.
Oh, God.
I call my penis the dictator.
Really bad ventriloquist. He used to stick 2 fingers in me and tell me not to speak.
How do you start a rave in Ethiopia? You nail a piece of toast to the ceiling. I don't know if that should be in.
What's the difference between Jesus and a prostitute?
What's that?
The sound they make when you're nailing them.
Do I have, like, black stuff under my eyes?
It's called African American stuff.
He's doing blackface. What's black and at the top of a staircase? What? Stephen Hawking's after a house fire. Help! Help! Help me!
No, stop.
Help me, Peyton! Help!
I hate when people joke about the Holocaust. And frankly, I won't stand for it.
What's a racist's favourite porn site?
What? Everyone thinks I'm goddamn racist, Sid. There's a few, actually.
You must be familiar with OnlyClans.
How do you spell it?
It's not www. It's kkk.
What is Osama bin Laden's favourite football team?
Tell me.
The New York Jets.
What do you call Seth on Bondi Beach? Next week on Bondi Rescue.
What's the difference between a female farmer and Hitler's girlfriend? One bales her hay and the other hails her bay.
Hey, Kat.
Hey,
Did you hear about the German domestic violence victim?
I did not.
He Hitler.
What does a guy with a 2-inch dick have for breakfast?
What'd you have for breakfast, Pat?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ian had toast this morning.
How did you know? I actually did have toast this morning. I was at a rave. I was trying to...
You're the bomb. No, you're the bomb. A compliment in the US, but an argument in the Middle East.
I had a wank over my ex-girlfriend last night. I know it's wrong, but I still have and she's a heavy sleeper.
How do cops like their coffee?
I don't know.
Black with a couple of shots in it. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Anne Frank, shut the fuck up.
I gave an Afghan purse to my daughter, and she went, "Thanks for the bag, Dad."
Why didn't Anne Frank finish her diary?
Dead.
Concentration problems.
How many people died on the Titanic? A boatload.
I've been aggressively having sex with 2 twins, and my friends ask me, "How do you tell them apart?" And I'm like, "It's very easy. Janice has a piercing on her nose, and Henry has 2 big pairs of hairy balls." Aggressively.
It was the 2 pairs for me.
4 balls. He has 4 balls.
That is aggressive.
What do you call a gay man in a wheelchair?
What?
A fruit roll-up.
What's pink and covered in cobwebs? Madeleine McCann's bicycle. What's pink and covered in cobwebs? Cat's vagina.
What's the leading cause of pedophilia?
Rory.
Sexy kids.
What was Helen Keller's favourite colour?
Oh no.
Corduroy.
An Englishman, a racist, and a junkie walk into the bar, and the bartender goes, "Hey, Rory, what can I get you?"
A pervert, a brown guy, and a loser walk into a bar.
Fuck you!
They go, "Why isn't Rory here picking on you?"
What's Hitler's favourite part of fixing a Russian computer? What? Uninstalling. 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 Fuck it! Fuck it! No! Yes!
Where did Sally go during the bombing? Everywhere.
Did you hear Princess Diana was on the radio the other day?
Oh, nice.
And the dashboard? And the windscreen? Too soon?
Have you heard about the disease that only affects terrorists?
I haven't, no.
COVID-9/11.
Oh my God.
And that joke was brought to you by Taliban Airways. Always making sure your flight is a blast.
What do people say when they see me with Sath?
Oh my God, another interracial couple?
That's just not white.
I had a horrible week, man. My wife died, my dog ran away, my house burned down. The only thing positive was my AIDS test.
What is the worst combination of illnesses?
Herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis.
Continue.
Car does an Iranian dictator drive? A Saddam Hussein.
What's the #1 bird find on Epstein's Island?
It's the #1 bird.
The #1 bird. What's the #1 kind of bird you'll see on Epstein's Island?
A cockatoo.
Oh, an Indian miner.
What do you call a low-budget terrorist attack?
What?
7-Eleven.
What do you call a necrophilic gangbang?
What?
Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
Oh, Jesus.
What's the difference between a baby and a feminist? At some point, the baby will grow up and stop crying.
There's only one thing that beats a girl with an amazing voice, and that's Chris Brown.
Have you ever been so hammered you can't see?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, wait until you meet my ex-boyfriend.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
I was going to say 7, 8, 9, but that's...
Yeah, you're right. Why was 10 scared? Because he was right in the middle of 9/11.
What is an alternative term for anal bleaching?
Changing your ringtone.
You know I'm a stand-up comedian. I love watching stand-up comedy and I love watching stand-up comedians shows, but there was just one comedian show I couldn't get through. Bill Cosby, I kept falling asleep.
I like my porn just how I like my search history. Disabled.
My mum died when she... Sorry. My mum died when we couldn't remember her blood type. As she died, she kept telling us to be positive. It's hard without her.
Oh my God. What did the cops say when they shot a ginger person?
What?
I guess orange is the new black.
You're all white, you're all right. I mean, did I say? I got it wrong.
Bro, that's your first fucking warning. That's your first warning. Any more of that?
You're done.
They say that animals can sense disasters before they happen. That's why my dog always barks every time it sees an Asian get in a car.
What do your underwear and ketamine have in common?
At the moment, nothing.
I'd like to sniff them both.
Anal sex is a lot like Brussels sprouts. If you had it as a child, you won't like it as an adult.
What part of a vegetable can't you eat? The breathing tubes.
Hey, are you in American school? Because I want to shoot some kids into you.
What does a 13-year-old pregnant girl and her unborn baby have in common? Their mum's gonna kill them.
What's a suicide bomber's biggest fear?
What?
Dying alone.
What is Ireland's favourite indoor sport?
What?
Domestic violence.
What's the difference between Michael Phelps and Hitler?
What?
Michael Phelps can finish a race.
Why does an Ethiopian baby cry?
Baby cry. Why?
It's having a midlife crisis.
What does Lord of the Rings and Brokeback Mountain have in common?
What?
Someone's ring got destroyed.
Why does the Titanic and your mum's food have in common? A lot of drowned seamen.
What do you call a bunch of white guys standing in a line? The new cast of Yeah Mad.
A redneck walked into a protest and immediately got called a racist. And he was like, I'm not racist, my wife has a black eye.
Why did Bilbo have a boner at his funeral? Because old hobbits die hard. Thank you!
All right, what's the difference between me and year 8 and a Jew?
What?
I came home from camp.
You call an Indian dating site?
I don't know.
Connect the dots.
What was Hitler's favourite sex position? 69!
What did Helen Keller get for Christmas? Nothing. She had everything.
Why do Indian women have a red dot on their head? Because they never fucking listen.
What's the difference between Paul Walker and my grandmother?
Oh God, what?
Paul Walker made it to 100.
What's the difference between yogurt and Americans?
What?
Yogurt grows a culture if you leave it alone for 200 years.
So I got kicked out of the hospital one time. Apparently the sign for stroke patients here meant something totally different.
Hey, what do you call a man who loves little bicycles?
Teeny tiny?
A pedophile.
Why couldn't Stephen Hawking play basketball?
No.
Because he's white.
What does a pizza delivery man and a gynecologist have in common?
I don't know.
They both can scrape some cheese off the box for a quick snack.
Why did the little girl's ice cream melt? She was on fire.
I'm Asian. I'm Asian. I'm so Asian. My pronouns are he.
What do you call a rat that is grateful? Gratitouille. What do you call a piece of crumbed chicken that was involved in a drive-by shooting?
Tell me.
Schnitty, schnitty, bang, bang.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I eat mop.
I ate my poo.
You eat your own poo? That's great.
What would you do if you came across a tiger in the jungle?
Scream.
Apologise and rub it off. What happens when you smack Dwayne Johnson's bum?
What?
You hit rock bottom.
Oh, yeah, nice.
What did Bruce Willis say when he got a vasectomy? Snippy-ki-yay, motherfucker!
Today I saw a midget climbing down a prison wall. I thought to myself, that's a little condescending.
What did the sushi say to the bee?
What?
Wasabi!
My sister thinks she's so smart. She said that onions are the only food that make you cry. So I threw a coconut at her.
Why is Dwayne Johnson the only guy that could turn lesbians?
Because he's a rock.
Because rock beats scissors.
What does a perverted frog say? Rub it. I'll do it again. What does a perverted frog say?
What?
Rub it.
What are Michael Jackson's pronouns?
I also wrote that same joke, and he comes over to me and goes, "Let me do it. I've been practicing the voice."
Did you see all that controversy with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because he was saying he'd be willing to use face paint for his new role as a tribal warrior. He said, "I'll be black. I'll do it. I'll be a black guy."
Why did Michael Jackson have an allergic reaction?
Do the impression first.
Do you know why he had an allergic reaction?
I won't hear it until you do the impression.
He got stung by a bee.
You know, I once dated a girl who was a twin, and everyone's like, "Oh, how could you tell them apart?" You know? I was like, it was easy, you know? Jessica painted her nails, and Michael had a big juicy
What did the Terminator say at the grocery store when someone asked for help finding the milk?
What?
I'll be back.
Hey, man. I went on a date the other day with a woman who worked at the zoo. And she's a keeper.
What do you call a British rapper that ejaculates prematurely? Jizzy Rascal.
Jizzy Rascal, man!
What's the difference between 3 cocks and a joke?
What?
Abby can't take a joke.
I'm on your team.
Oh, different Abby.
Why did the vampire leave his job at the blood bank and get a new job at the sperm bank? Because he was tired of sucking necks, he wanted to suck some cocks.
What does a gay horse eat? What does a gay horse eat? Hey!
What is brown and nowhere to be found?
What is it?
No.
What is it?
Seth's dad.
How do you sell a deaf guy a chicken? You go, do you want to buy a chicken?
What's the scariest plant in the forest?
What?
Bamboo!
Is that like racial because I'm Asian and...
What sneakers do chickens wear?
No.
Reebok. Bok. Bok. Bok.
My dad's penis was actually in the Guinness Book of World Records. Until I told him to take it out.
I rarely find cocaine jokes funny, but occasionally a one-liner does make me snort.
It's a good one. I really like that one. I'm pretty lucky. So recently I actually came into a bunch of money, which is weird because I normally use a sock.
What's the difference between you and a calendar?
What?
A calendar has dates.
I accidentally took my cat's meds yesterday. Don't ask me how.
How does the Dalai Lama communicate?
How?
He speaks in tongues.
Why did Barack Obama cross the road?
Why?
He was avoiding answering questions regarding the Flint, Michigan water crisis.
Did you hear about the guy that dipped his testicles in glitter? Pretty nuts.
I went to a paraplegic strip club the other day.
Mm-hmm.
The place was crawling with pussy.
I'm a pretty Asian guy, you know? Like, when something funny happens, I go, yeah!
Thank fuck. My dad was like, son, if you don't stop masturbating, you're gonna go blind. I'm like, Dad, I'm over here.
What do you do when a bird shits on your windscreen?
What?
Don't ask her out again.
What's another name for coming inside a woman?
What? You look worried to say the answer of this. This might be the end of our friendship, Hamo. I want to hear the joke again. I don't even... What's the joke again? I've forgotten it. You've been laughing for so fucking long.
What's another name for...
Coming inside of a woman, yeah.
Coming inside of a woman.
What?
Loading the dishwasher. Loading the dishwasher.
Doesn't get better when you say it twice, bud.
What do you call it when a criminal stops an Asian from shitting?
What?
Can't stop Asian. When is an elf not an elf?
When?
When he's sucking on your then he's a goblin.
I didn't know what to wear to my premature ejaculation society meeting. So I just came in my pants.
Do you think if something bad happens to a Buddhist goes, Buddha, coulda, woulda?
Did you know that my ex dumped me because she didn't think I gave her any privacy? Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe that.
That's what it said in her diary.
How does an older boy fart before and after church? Before.
What about after?
How does a cat like its steak cooked?
Yeah.
Rare.
What do you call a gender neutral person that is lactose intolerant?
Go on.
Non-binary.
How do you cure a ginger?
Chemotherapy.
What do you call a Mexican who has lost his car? Carlos.
It was there. It was there. Anyway.
We just found out my grandpa is now addicted to Viagra. No one's taking it harder than me.
What does sex and riding a bike have in common?
What?
Your dad taught you how to do both when you were a kid.
Yeah, he did. Tandem. What does Moses' wife's kitchen apron say?
Something about splitting the sea.
No. It says, the hostess with the Moses.
Fucking hell.
Okay, what's the difference between a fridge and a butthole?
What?
A fridge doesn't fart when you pull the meat out.
What do you call it when you get chili on your dick?
Don't know.
And a penis. Did you hear about the pharaoh that ejaculated?
No.
Shouldn't come in everywhere.
Yeah, it is. Simba, you're falling behind. I must ask you to Mufasa.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the idiot's house. Knock, knock.
Knock. Who's there?
The chicken! Why did the Mexican take anti-anxiety medication?
Why?
For his panic attacks.
Did I tell you that I hired for my small business 2 Vietnamese brothers?
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it was a new win situation.
What did the man say to the doctor after he lost his arms in an accident?
What?
I can't feel my legs.
What type of doctor treats transgender men?
What type?
A gynecologist.
Why are gay dudes so rude?
Why?
Because they're fucking assholes. What's Michael Jackson's favourite painting?
I could probably guess this one if I tried. Van Gogh.
It's the Mona Lisa.
I threw an Asian down the stairs the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It was Wong on so many levels.
What is 6.9?
Go on.
A good thing ruined by a period.
Sometimes I have sex with my dad in an elevator. And it's wrong on so many levels.
Oh, fuck's sake. I told the cop, you can't write me a ticket. I have a marathon to run tomorrow. The cop said, sir, that's not how you play the race card.
Why do people with foot fetishes never win? Here we go, some foot gear for you.
I know. Never what, sorry?
Why do people with foot fetishes never win?
Never win what?
Anything.
Why?
Because they like the taste of defeat.
Why was the snake hungover? Why? It had a big night on the hiss.
I bought the world's worst thesaurus yesterday. Not only is it terrible, it's also terrible.
You fucking idiot.
Why did the kid fall off his bike?
Why?
Because someone threw a fridge at him.
What do gingers miss most at a great party?
What?
The invitation.
My boss hates when I shorten his name to Dick. Especially because his name is Steve.
What do you call two AI systems that are in love with each other?
What?
Members of the chat LGBT community.
Why don't girls from Alabama ride reverse cowgirl?
Why?
Because you don't turn your back on family.
What's the best part about having a hooker die on you?
What?
The second hour is free.
What do you call a lesbian dinosaur?
What?
Lick a lot of puss.
Did you hear about the guy who wanted to put his ashes in the salsa?
In the salsa? Like the dipping salsa? No.
He wanted to tear his wife's ass up one more time.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Quiet horse.
Quiet horse who?
Did you know I used to work in a library?
No.
Yeah. One time this guy came in and handed me something to shelve. You should have seen the look on his face when I shoved it up my ass.
What do you call a girl who's tired of talking about the environment? Regreta Thunberg.
Oh, that's funny.
Two Indian junkies accidentally snort curry powder. And they both went to hospital. One went in for a coma and the other went in for a dodgy ticker.
That's pretty good.
What do you call a party with 100 dwarves?
What?
A little get-together. Me and my friend were masturbating to some hardcore dinosaur porn.
Casual Tuesday.
Unfortunately, my mother saw us.
What do you get when you mix a brown chicken and a brown cow?
What?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Why don't Indians play soccer?
Why?
Because every time they're out of corner, they open a store.
Did you hear about... Did you hear about the whale that experiences pain during ejaculation?
If it's anything like the Pharaoh baby, hit me up with this answer.
It comes in waves.
I was raised an only child, which I think was really hard for my sister.
What do you call an Asian Karen?
What?
Demandarin.
Did I tell you about how I got arrested?
No.
Because I left my car at the bar and took the bus home. Turns out I was too drunk to drive that too.
What do Asian cannibals eat?
I don't know fucking... Nah, I don't know what.
Raw men. What vegetable is good for memory?
What?
Cucumber. My uncle stuck one up my ass when I was 6 and I've never forgotten it.
What do you call a farting Aussie?
What do you call a farting Aussie?
Ned Smelly.
Why doesn't Elton John eat lettuce?
I don't know. Why doesn't Elton John...
Because he's a rocket man.
What do you call a fish that wears a bow tie?
What?
Sophisticated.
I like my women to be like a pair of swim goggles. So they're tight, wet, and on my face. I'm sorry.
Did I ever tell you about when I was addicted?
What do you call a Chinese?
What?
Sophisticated.
I like my women to be like a pair of swim goggles. So they're tight, wet, and on my face. I'm sorry.
Did I ever tell you about when I was addicted to the hokey pokey?
No.
I was. But then I turned myself around.
I gave my seat to a blind person on the bus. That's how I lost my job as a bus driver.
I had a vasectomy because I didn't want to have kids. And I went home and my kids were still there.
Oh, fuck. I used to have a dream where I sucked my dad's dick.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
But one day, through hard work, I was able to achieve that dream.
Rest in peace, boiled water. You will be missed.
My parents wanted me to go to uni for finance. I told them I don't have to go to uni for that. I've got a fine ass already.
What has 2 wings and an arrow?
What?
A Chinese telephone. Wing, wing, a roll! What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter?
What?
An irrelevant?
What do you call an Asian Dwayne Johnson?
What?
The Wok.
My friend came out of the room with tears rolling down his face and he said, "It's a boy!" We never went back to Thailand after that.
What do you get when you cross a Jamaican with a ginger? A gingerbread man.
I have many jokes about unemployed people. Sadly, none of them work.
Why can't Stevie Wonder see his mates?
Till he's blind.
Because he's married.
Why did the horse have a sore throat?
Why?
Because her boyfriend was back in town.
Why are chickens so fun?
Why?
Because.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Did you hear the story about the guy who was killed by his hat?
No.
Decap, it ate him.
What's blue and not very heavy?
I don't know.
Light blue.
What do anniversaries, the toilet bowl, and the clitoris all have in common?
What?
Men usually miss them all. I had to pay $3,000 for an operation for my dog. Yeah, tits ain't cheap.
What do you call a woman who loves small dicks?
Please be Sam.
What's Whitney Houston's favourite type of coordination?
Why did the baker have brown hands? Because he needed a poo.
What do you call a rabbit with a crooked penis? Fuck's funny.
What do you call a blind German? A Nazi.
My lesbian friends bought me a gold timepiece for my birthday. I think they got confused when I said I want to watch.
Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
Why?
Because they're so good at it.
What do you call two lesbians in a closet? A liquor cabinet.
That's great.
I started nightclub for guys with erectile dysfunction. It was a total flop and nobody came.
How does a Muslim close a door? He slams it.
Why can you never get any painkillers in the jungle?
Why?
Because parrots eat them.
I had a party in my mouth. People didn't stop coming.
What do you call a nun on a bike? Virgin Mobile.
Why did they cut off the Wi-Fi at the farm?
Why?
Because the cows kept downloading music.
Most people probably run terrible in bed. Shock. Just a bit of an unfair judgment to make in less than a minute.
What do you call an Indian gymnast? What? Balance, sing.
Before I came here, I was just at home looking at my ceiling. It's not the best ceiling, but it's definitely up there.
Did you hear about the Asian girl with the last name China?
No, what happened?
It was her maid-in name.
What does Michael Jackson love to do on holiday?
What's Michael Jackson's favourite fast food?
What?
KFC.
What would Kim Jong-un be called if he lost 50 pounds?
What?
Slim Jong-un.
What's Gollum's opinion on smoking?
Stupid, fearful harnesses.
What's the difference between hungry and horny?
What?
Where you stick the cucumber.
Not sure I haven't spoken to my wife in 3 years.
No, I didn't want to interrupt her.
What did Mario say when he broke up with Princess Peach? He said, it's not you, it's me, I'm Mario!
Roses are red, violets are blue. My girlfriend's front door, I left a poo.
What do you call an Asian chihuahua? A konnichiwa.
What do you call a Chinese billionaire? Cha-ching!
What's a foot long and slippery?
What?
A slipper.
Instead of getting a letter from the Queen when you turn 100, now you get a text from Prince Andrew when you turn 14.
What do you call a horny cow? Beef jerky.
When does a dad joke become a daddy joke?
When?
When he comes.
What's French and loves blowjobs?
What?
Quentin Tarantino pours 2 litres of orange juice in his body during sex.
Look, I got no idea where this is going, but I'm fucking keen to find it.
Talk about Pulp Friction.
What do you call a Chinese guy with a camera?
No, Ching Chong, right?
Close.
What do you call him?
Filming.
Oh, snapper, Godzilla.
Why is parking a car like finding a girlfriend?
Why?
All the good ones are taken, so you just stick it in the disabled one and hope no one finds out.
What do you call a lesbian on fire? An LGBTQ.
What do you call a woman who sets fire to all her boobs? What? Bernadette.
Why did the business owner become a necrophiliac?
Why?
He wanted a silent partner.
That is good.
What's the difference between yourself and a bus?
What?
When riding the bus, everyone gets off.
What does sex and riding a bike have in common?
What?
Your dad taught you how to do both when you were a kid.
Yeah, he did. Tandem.
Mexican magician said he could disappear by counting to 3. Uno, dos, boom. He disappeared. He was gone without a trace. Trace?
I'm so bad.
Trace?
Uno, dos, tres.
Without a trace?
How many Mexicans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Trace.
Just one.
Why did the horse have a sore throat?
Why?
Because her boyfriend was back in town.
So I've been writing dad jokes. Right? I've been writing dad jokes. I wrote a lot of dad jokes that I actually wrote a book. Yeah, it's 1001 Dad Jokes by Ian Newton. Do you want to have a look through it?
Some dad jokes. That sounds like you could. Wow.
A man just assaulted me with milk, butter, and cheese. How dare he?
Do you love a lactose joke?
What do the LGBT people and scoliosis have in common? None of them are straight.
Yeah. I like that one.
It's
correct.
I gave my seat to a blind person on the bus. Well, that's how I lost my job as a bus driver. I bet if a blind person was feeling up your leg, he'd think he was reading Braille.
Good to see you too. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You excited? First time dad jokes
First time. Dad jokes. Never told a dad joke before.
Oh, really? A lot of memories on this table. Wait, where the fuck did everyone go? Where the fuck are these guys?
Yeah, who's that? Who are you? Oh my god. Okay, so who, like...
I'm so glad that Achilles stayed.
So I was watching these two mimes have sex the other day. Yeah, they were doing unspeakable things to each other.
That was good. I like that.
Thank you.
Clever.
I let out gas while lying on my back, but my balls got in the way. It was a scrotal eclipse of the thigh.
Do you know what the hardest part about riding a scooter is? Telling your parents you're gay.
What do you call a person that can't pay for gender reassignment surgery? Transaction decline.
What part of a vegetable can't you eat? The breathing tubes.
That's a good start. Jeez. I recently joined a nudist colony. The first few days were the hardest. Shit.
Did you hear about the deaf kid who was getting bullied? Neither did he.
I punched one of the 7 dwarfs.
Why should you never take fungus on an aeroplane?
Because it smells?
No, because it takes up too much room.
That was really funny.
So the new Quiet Place movie came out, but it's not a horror film. It's the Diddy tapes.
Diddy is getting roasted.
And he deserves it.
Did he?
Okay, what's the difference between a fridge and a butthole?
What?
A fridge doesn't fart when you pull the meat out.
Who are the hardest working Americans? Who are they? Mexicans. So I took a date to the fish market. Yeah, but she only sashimi as a friend.
Good. How do you get Pikachu on a bus? You Pokemon.
Fine. My favorite childhood memory was building sandcastles with my granddad until my mother took his ashes away.
What do you call the area between a California woman's boobs?
What?
Silicon Valley.
Dude, that's a great joke.
Good morning. I once asked a New Zealander how many girlfriends he's had, but he fell asleep while counting.
That was pretty good.
I got so high the other night I gave my cat cocaine. We did a few lines.
Meow. What's Michael Jackson's favourite painting?
I could probably guess this one if I tried. Van Gogh.
It's a Mona Lisa.
Borders on stupidity. Mexico and Canada. I have another one. Can I say another one?
Yeah, probably.
What's a narcissist's favourite thing to say? Hey, I'm Rory Lowe and I'm a comedian.
It's an early roast.
You've just been on my mind, Rory, that's all.
Slay.
Slay! You're funny!
So we all need to shut off though?
Can't wait to do this roast now.
Have you heard of the new Russian movie streaming service?
I have not.
Netflix.
Straight off the bat.
I'm gonna try on this one. I'm trying. Another laugh.
What did the natural boob say to the fake boob?
What?
You're such a stuck-up tit.
I had to pay $3,000 for an operation for my dog. Yeah, tits ain't cheap.
That's so dumb.
So a guy actually offered my friend some baby oil the other day, and I went, shit, did he?
That's pretty good.
Wrote that.
That's pretty good.
We were out the other night. I saw these two homeless transvestites arguing on the street about who had the better outfit. So I went over to them and said, Timmy and Matt, you both look beautiful.
So much.
What do premature ejaculators and hide and seek have in common, other than Seth?
Why did little Jimmy drop his ice cream?
Why?
Because he got hit by a bus.
Poor little Jimmy.
Two guys are walking down the street and they come across a dog licking its balls. One guy goes, wish I could do that. The other guy went, you should probably just pet it.
Oh, that's great.
What do you call an American guy in debt?
Trump.
I mean, like, ew, I would never call him.
That was a little giggle, surely.
Yeah, that was a giggle.
That was a giggle. You're out. What did Chewbacca say to Princess Leia when they had sex?
As soon as you said it, I was like...
That's exactly right. Do it more.
What was the punchline?
That was the punchline.
What do you call squirting? What? An acceptable piss kink?
Do you know that Bruce Lee had a brother who was a vegan?
Go on.
His name was Broccoli.
That's good.
What do you call Batman when he skips church?
I don't know.
Christian Bale.
So Mary gave birth to Jesus, right? And Jesus was the Lamb of God. So technically, Mary had a little lamb. That's cute, right? That was good. That was really good.
Why is dark spelt with a K? Because you can't see in the dark.
I went into the Kodak store to steal something, but I couldn't. There were cameras everywhere.
Classic
That was-
Seth.
That was a lot. That was good.
What do you call a nun's wheelchair?
What? What?
A Virgin-mobile.
Virgin Mobile.
That's a laugh.
Timmy, what the
Hold it
fuck?
together, Tim. Hold it
Because I was like, was it mobile or mobile? Like, I was like, oh, shit. But me spelling was not good there.
Oh, Timmy, it's a hard word. I get it. It's hard to spell. It is. It's hard.
It's fucked up.
What's an adult star's favourite animal?
I don't know.
A cock or two.
They say 9 out of 10 people suffer from diarrhea. I guess that makes me number 10 because I love it.
What do you call a moose with no name?
I don't know.
Anonymous.
That almost got me, to be honest. All right.